J.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Average Joe Sports Talk Show. I'm your host Jay Real, bringing you a Wednesday edition. Should be Tuesday, but as you can tell, we were having some technical difficulties yesterday, because we have some new equipment in the house and we're filming with some higher quality equipment. So we're excited to test this equipment out and actually be using it today for today's show. So anyway, moving on, we are going to be talking about baseball right now. And Yasiel Puig is the big topic. The other night he had a triple and he flips the bat and raises his hand and kind of parades and celebrates, and everybody's down on the guy saying that he's immature, he's disrespecting the game, and all we have to say is that's bull crap. This guy is young, 22 years old. He's a superstar right now, and he is what's making baseball exciting. He's the one that people are tuning into this series to watch, because as of that night and that particular hit, he had been on a dry spell, 10 or so, at bats, striking out. He was having a real difficult time in the series. And so the guy hits a triple and he celebrates a little bit. So freaking what? Give the guy a break. And they happen to win that game, even though they're right now down in the series 3-1. That's right. The St. Louis Cardinals are just playing phenomenal baseball, and they're out pitching the Dodgers. And that's crazy because Clayton Kershaw is just phenomenal and amazing. So with that said, the Red Sox on the other side are up 2-1 on Detroit. So the series is looking really down on Dodgers and on Detroit. Dodgers need a miracle. They need Yasiel Puig and their pitching to start doing their jobs to try to make a comeback in this series. If not, then you're going to see a Red Sox St. Louis Cardinals World Series. And even though it'd be kind of cool to see that, I'd much rather see a Dodgers Detroit. So that's what we're pushing for, but time will tell. Excuse me. Moving on from baseball, real quick, football news. Right now the hot topic is Jim Irsay's comments about Payton Manning, and were they disrespectful and were they a jab at Payton Manning? This is what the man had to say. The owner of the the Colts was saying something about Payton having Star Wars-like numbers, but only one championship, holding up his hand, showing the one World Championship ring. Going on saying that Tom Brady has 3, the Steelers have 2, and even the Giants have 2. So what's so funny about this is he only mentions Tom Brady's name, and then the other teams he just mentioned as teams, Steelers and Giants. So basically, maybe he was taking a little jab at Peyton, saying that Tom Brady has 3 Super Bowls, but who freaking cares? So what if Peyton Manning gets upset and thinking that Jim Irsay's making some jokes about him? It's the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, and we have no problem with people being truthful in this world of ours today. As a matter of fact, that's what we do. We want to be real with you all, so we have no problem with Jim Irsay speaking his mind, and that's Peyton Manning has great stats, but he only has 1 Super Bowl. Let's face it, folks, he's not even the best player in the family. Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowls. He might be playing like crap right now, but I guarantee you at the end of their careers, if Peyton has 1 Super Bowl and Eli has 2, that's going to be a hard pill to swallow for Peyton Manning. Now, staying on this story, I just have to share something with you all that I thought was hilarious. Our boy, JV Money from Arizona, called up with the story where they were at the Cardinals game last week, because he does have season tickets there, being a resident there. And they're at the game, and in his explanation, he says, just like all other morons that are out there that go to a football game or some type of sporting event, and you sport the gear of a player or a team that's not even playing, that's pretty odd in itself. But the way he explained it is they're at the urinals there, the line, it's packed. He's standing about 20 people deep, can barely see the urinals, but something's catching his eye. It's a bright orange, he says almost fluorescent orange jersey and cap, because someone dare wear a Denver Broncos jersey and cap to a Cardinals game. Now, not only of that, is that funny in itself. So imagine, you got about 500 guys standing and lined up in the bathrooms trying to get their moment of release when they hit the urinal. But JV Money sees the guy way up in the front, so he says it, cocks his hand up and he yells, "Hey, Payton ain't even playing today." And the guy's sitting there, trying to do his business, and he tries to turn around to respond. And as he's looking around trying to figure out who's talking, because there's so many guys just jam-packed in this bathroom, he yells out, "Yeah, but he's the best." And then JV Money responds with, "He's not even the best in his own family." The guy starts turning around. He's getting frustrated, wants to yell out and scream at whoever's talking smack to him, but he's standing at the urinal doing his business. And then he says all of a sudden the guy's yelling at all these stats, which is what Peyton Manning fans do. Oh, he has more touchdowns. He has more yards. He has blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, he's peeing all over the place, spraying himself, trying to figure out and look back and talk smack back to whoever started this whole situation. And then this is the killer, folks. So as J Money yells out, he's not even the best in his own family, the guy's trying to yell stats back, and all of a sudden a small quiet chant at first for just a little while starts going out. Eli, 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 Eli. And as JV Money explains it, he says like 300 to 500 people that are jam-packed this bathroom are all chanting Eli Manning's name. And meanwhile, the guy wearing all this Denver Broncos bright orange neon color gear is just getting red-faced, irate, getting so frustrated and angry, still trying to get a look at who started this whole thing, just peeing all over the place. Oh my gosh, I could not stop laughing when JV Money told me that story. So I had to just share it all with you while we're on the Eli Manning and Peyton Manning subject. But Jim Irsay, good for you. Say what you want to say. Be real. Sometimes truth hurts, as we said earlier. But then finally, we're going to wrap up today's Tuesday show with Aaron Hernandez news. His girlfriend was charged with perjury. That's right. She also is in trouble right now. Perjury charges. She went in front of the judge and pleaded not guilty to those charges. But my gosh, this story is just getting weirder and weirder every week. It seems like from his cousins to his family, now to his girlfriend. Next thing you know, they're going to bring his 2-year-old son up there in handcuffs, trying to charge him with something as well, too. Maybe obstruction of justice. Who knows? But anyway, oh, what a week of sports. It's been great. It's been fun. We are going to be pushing for those Dodgers. They are in a world of hurt, but if anyone can get out of it, hopefully it's them. They're down 3-1, and we need them to turn things around. Finally, we're going to wrap up with some news coming up in the football world here shortly. The NFL has settled their case with all of the lawsuits for being injured and all that. So now NFL's a lot more gung-ho to get things done, showing their insincerity to the players, let's say. So they're already pushing for an 18-game season. That's 2 more games than a regular season right now. Yeah, they really care about the athletes, though. They really care about their health when they're trying to add 2 games. And now they're trying to add more games to Thursday night football. We already seen the product they put on the field. It's not very good. And why should it be? Poor guys just get done playing on Sunday, barely get time for 2 or 3 days of healing up and practice to prepare for another game on Thursday. Yeah, NFL really cares a lot about their NFL players, don't they? They're just showing it. And then they're going to add more playoff teams to the playoffs. So, folks, all we have to say is it's about money, it's about the owners making money, and it's about the green dollars. That's all it's about. So, anyway, we're going to wrap up the show. We thank you so much. We have a great tournament going on this Friday. It's going to be the challenge of the Hydra, facing the Hydra Friday. If you're interested in trying to make it, come on in, check it out. We are going to cancel the Magic Minute because we've been having troubles with our cameras again. But we will be back on Tuesday, bringing back the Magic Minute. So don't fret, gamers. You geeks and nerds out there, don't get all scared. We are going to bring back the Magic Minute again starting next Tuesday. But for right now, J Real's going to sign out. Peace and much love. We will see you on Friday's show. Be sure to catch it. It's going to be a good one. J Real. J Real.